for the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Stepping to the right. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Manning. Look out. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Looking for running room. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Handoff again. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. To the air, it's Daniels. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
What up, Miles? What cool?
Throwing right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come.
Trying to see what Florida State finna do, cool.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Great place to start for this offense. Now they'll try the right side. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off-play action. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You see that, Miles? Your boy got a TD on that big cup. Trying to turn up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Bringing it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Townsend. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Arch is going to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
Boy, it looked like they was holding the nigga on that one. Good play, good play, good play.
The Longhorns are marching down the field. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They get
Good stop, defense. Good fucking stop.
1 yard away. A turnover on downs. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air, it's Daniels. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got him. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Knowles come to the line in the hurry-up. Got to make the play on 4th. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Bishop. Turning it on! And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give, it Smothers. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The Longhorns come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Oh, the big
How did I drop that? How did Cuz drop that? Damn.
4th down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Has to have it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it.
I don't know why I thought he was going to throw it. That's why I don't know why I thought that bitch was going to throw it.
Quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And the interception was enough.
How he get called by the QB, Cuz?
Better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Daniels. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Knowles want to pick up the tempo. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Hey, little nigga, you can get this work right after this game, cuz.
Straight ahead, it's smothered. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is.
You see, hey, you hear me, Miles? You see that nigga jumping my shit say trash? And he ain't won yet, cuz.
The right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Arch to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On the move. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll send the back in motion. To throw. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And a big return after the INT.
Yeah, defense doing their thing, cuz. Defense doing their thing.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play.
Hey, what should I do? What should I do, cuz? Should I kick the field goal? I go for a quick throw. Field goal or quick throw. Hurry up, Miles. Field goal or quick throw. Which one? Well, fuck it. Oh, yeah, kick the 3.
On the left hash, you'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue.
Nah, that angle's stupid. Hell no.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there.
Oh, okay, good job.
Less than 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just enough time for one final play of the half. pushes ahead.
Yep, got that 7, cuz. Need that 7. I needed him to go for it, too. I mean, that penalty.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Fire.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Hey, I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead. You're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
There he goes. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Fires into the end zone, and he's got it.
Man, that was nasty. That was a nasty catch right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
After this, I'm going to see if Lane finna play, because that nigga is live.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. This could end up being the biggest drive of the game. Down 21-0, you have to keep it from getting out of hand. Running inside, it's Smothers. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Now I'm finna see if Lane finna play, cuz. Come in here talking about trash and shit. Let's see if that nigga join.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida State Seminoles.
He in the damn game. He in the game. It's first quarter. So yeah, he in the game first quarter, period.
He is concerned going to an environment like this. One of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
What happened? That nigga quit? What the fuck happened? What happened? How that shit just stop like that? I wanna how that shit happened.
Lex saluting face.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if
You
it
hear
pays
that
off.
background, man? We home and shit.
Holly,
You hear we
Can't
home?
wait to see how this one unfolds.
You finna hear that?
Seminoles ready to
Oh.
put two together, and here we go. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Miles, Lex too busy being messy, so she probably ain't gonna be in here right now. She too busy being messy.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Cuts it upfield. It's Fuller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They gotta get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Gashes them in the middle. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. From the gun, it's Fuller. Oh, he's got some space. The 20.
Boy, it looked like they was holding me, huh?
Down, Gamecocks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quick give. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. 2nd down now after the sack.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
The Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warren.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Here's
Oh my God. Oh shit, that was my fault.
got room on the return. And they capitalize not only
Dang,
on
that was my
the
fault.
but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Play fake, Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup. But the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Tuggle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. They're all over it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line's going to have to do a better job giving him time.
Again, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going.
All right, defense held up. Defense held up. Now offense got to do something.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Knowles are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
That was just a simple wide receiver screen. Every team in college football is running it now, and for whatever reason, quarterback and receiver not on the same page on what seems like a very simple play to execute.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Here comes the hurry up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Sellers. Looking long. Goes high to pull it in. He goes out of bounds right at the 30-yard line, and suddenly you are operating in plus territory.
Because of this receiver's size, even when he's covered, he's open. You've got to give him shots. You've got to put it somewhere near his body. Let those long arms go pluck the football and get you a big first down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Gets it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Long way to go on second down. Working the ground game. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to go up top on second down. He let that thing
How the fuck?
Make the connection.
Come on, man.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down.
Damn, I'm after point.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. But when he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sellers. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And so after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. With the catch, it's Harbor. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Sellers through the noise. Still looking. Gets rid of it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Gamecocks will try to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Sellers. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Left side, it's Riles. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Got it!
All right, we back in the game. We back in the game. I needed that. We back in the game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Throwing, Sellers. Under pressure. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Gets it out to the 30. before he goes out of bounds. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Needs it here on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether